Howdy, howdy, and welcome again to my NFL Power Rankings slash off-season predictions. Once again, my camera is not working. I've got to figure this out. Anywho, let's first jump into the power rankings really quickly so you can kind of see what my thought process is when predicting the playoffs. Last is the Steelers. They are probably below average at this point in the season, and so they land at 14. I would say the Panthers are an average team, but an average team in the playoffs is a bad team in the playoffs. 12 is going to be the Packers. They have, I don't know, there's just like no faith in them from me. 11 is going to be the Chargers. The only reason they're at 11 and not 10 is because the Broncos are at 10. Both of these AFC West teams I feel like are like better on paper than they are actually on the field. I mean, the Broncos keep winning games, so I guess if that can continue, but they don't win them well. So I just don't really have faith in really any AFC team, but the Texans are a team that I feel like could either make a run or their first round exits, you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, nothing really much to say about them. They've been decent this whole time. And once again, they're at 9 because the Jaguars are at 8, who actually won the division. Um, I also don't necessarily believe in the Jaguars. I mean, it is the Jaguars, so I don't think you can really ever pick the Jaguars to win a Super Bowl. 7 is going to be the Bills. Either they're going to be the reason they're in the middle here is because I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. However, I don't think they're going to be like as bad as the other teams. They're just kind of decent. They'll probably lose at some point to a team that's better than them. That's just kind of it. Number 6 is the Eagles. They just beat the Bills, so they've got to be a little bit higher. Do I think they're going to win the Super Bowl? Probably not, unfortunately. But I do think that if their offense figures out what they're doing, they definitely can win it. Number 5 is the Bears. This is they're here because they just kind of have to be there. Um, that's really all I've got. I mean, the Bears kind of like I have nothing to say about them. They're just strange. This is a weird season, as anyone with a brain can tell. The Patriots are the highest AFC team, and yeah, I don't have a ton of faith with them either. I think the real teams who have a chance at winning the Super Bowl are the top three. This 49ers, if they can get past the Eagles, then they have to get past the top two teams. It's just really tough here. But these NFC West teams, the Rams and the Seahawks, it, I don't know what to say. All of these teams have their flaws. None of them are so much better than the other. It's going to be a very interesting playoffs. Maybe perhaps very entertaining. I just said maybe perhaps. And that's not the most important thing right now. Any, anywho, we're now going to move over to the prediction time, the thing that actually will probably make people click on the video. Um, we've got Steelers Texans right over here in this corner, if you can see it. Who do I think is going to win this game? It's definitely going to be the Texans. The Steelers have been they're just bad. I don't think they're very good. And so we'll move over here to the Panthers game as well. I don't think they're very good. Obviously, evidently, they're in the bottom of my rankings. Along with the Steelers, we'll move back over to AFC and we'll actually just do the AFC real quick. Jaguars, Bills. Okay, this is what I mean by the Bills. If they win the first, they very well could go either to the conference championship or the Super Bowl. But if they lose, which is a real possibility, then I mean they're just one and done. Do I think that's going to happen? That's a great question. We'll move on for now. Patriots, Chargers. I think this one's easier. I think the Patriots are just a better team. And now we're going to move back to the Jaguars and Bills. Do the Bills bring their A game or do they bring their B game? If the Jaguars play a full game of football, they win. It doesn't have to be great, but if they just play consistent, they're going to win. I think the Bills are going to pull this one out. And now we move over to the NFC to where we do the wild card. Eagles 49ers. I'm an Eagles fan, so of course Eagles win that game. Bears Packers. The Packers have had the Bears number in many past years, but that is not this year. And I do think the Bears are better at football than the Packers. Now we move back to the divisional round. In the AFC, we have Broncos and Bills. This is what I mean. If the Bills get past the Jaguars, they're going to the conference championship game. They beat the Broncos. Patriots, Texans. Ooh, that's a great question. Um, I mean, the Patriots have been better this whole season, but the Texans have just been on fire. And oh, do I believe in the Texans enough to? I do. I do believe in the Texans enough. I think this team is just so decent, so solid that they're gonna beat the Patriots. And just this AFC is so bad. It's the Super Bowl. I can tell you the Super Bowl is gonna be won by an NFC team. We've got Rams and Seahawks probably not play, game of the year here. They've already had two great games between them. Um, oh, did the Seahawks win both? No, the Rams won the first one. The Seahawks won the second one in overtime. And so by that, I ooh, uh, I'm gonna go with the Rams. And okay, oh boy. Now the problem is here, Eagles Bears. Who's gonna face the Rams? It all depends if the Eagles can figure out how to play offense. If they can't, they lose. If they do, they win. Will they have it figured out by now? They haven't had it figured out this whole season. I want to believe in the Eagles, but this Kevin Patullo. Oh my goodness, dude, do better. Um. Oh, what do I pick? Oh, I want to pick the Eagles so bad. This is such a year to win the Super Bowl if you're the Eagles. Go back to back. Oh, oh, this is so difficult. You know what? The Bears beat the Eagles earlier, and so I guess I'll have to just go with the Eagles because I'm biased. Um, Bills, Texans, and I think this is where the Bills crumble. I think the Texans actually make the Super Bowl for the first time in their franchise history. Somebody had to from the AFC, and yeah, it's going to be the Texans, I guess. And is it going to be a 5 seed matchup, or are the Eagles going to move past the Rams? The Rams should have beaten the Eagles earlier in the season, but they didn't. And do they look more complete? Are they higher in the power rankings? Yes, yes they are. And so the Rams win. We're going to have a 5 seed battle in the Super Bowl. Who's going to win it? It's going to be an NFC team. It's going to be the Rams. Uh, I actually think that if it's the Texans who make any team from the AFC loses to the Seahawks, Rams, Eagles, Bears, 49ers, and the only chance they have is beating the Packers or the Panthers. That's really it. I the Patriots maybe if they continue, but no one believes in the Patriots really. They're the highest in my power rankings, but even then, I still had them lose to the Texans. Um, how many points in the whole playoffs? I have no clue. Let's go with 484, I guess. Oh, 83. Okay, that's what it's going to be then. I have no idea if that's too many or too low, but that's my bracket. Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. Stafford gets his second. And so I thank you for watching and have a great day. Adios.